Yo guys, what's up? It's OGXRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. So I'm gonna have a couple of videos today. We're gonna have this one here, and then we're gonna have another one on the update, which I'm currently downloading. It is a 10.231 gigabyte update. So it's gonna take me a few hours to get this downloaded, copied, and then make a video and get it up. So since I'm waiting for that, and that's going to be a whole process, I actually wanted to start off today by talking about a new article and a new report that came out about Modern Warfare that essentially makes it so that our fight is pretty much over. If you're someone who has been a long-time hardcore Call of Duty fan, then chances are that you're probably not really enjoying Modern Warfare a lot. I mean, you're possibly still enjoying it, but it definitely has been kind of rough these last few weeks because of all the camping that was in the game. The audio was all jacked up. The skill-based matchmaking is the worst we've ever seen. There's just a lot of stuff that makes it very frustrating to play this game. And so a lot of us have been very vocal, and we've been saying like, yo, we need these changes, put the minimap back the way that it was before. And you know, it looks like we are the vocal minority, and it looks like Activision's gamble to make this game more casual friendly, to separate all the casuals to all play together, to be in their own little safe bubble and safe spaces has worked. And it's actually kind of sad because it means that us telling Activision that we don't like the fact that the lobbies are so messed up and you're playing competitive sweaty ass lobbies every game. All of the casuals are playing by themselves and having a great time over there, which I'm happy that they're having a good time, but at the expense of all of that, at the expense of all these changes they have made to make this game more casual safe and more appealing to casuals, they've kind of alienated their hardcore fan base. The skill-based matchmaking, the minimap not working the way that it did before, the maps are just so freaking weird sometimes. They have unnecessary changes and all that stuff, but regardless of all that, basically the idea that I want to tell you guys right now is hardcore fans not really enjoying the game. Casual fans seem to be loving this game, and this is what this article is saying. And again, like I was saying, it looks like Activision's gamble to cater more towards casual fans seems to be working out. This article is posted and I'll link it down below, but the title of the article is Modern Warfare is the most played Call of Duty of this generation, earned $1 billion in sales. Mind-blowing freaking, I didn't think this game was going to be the most played. I thought this was going to be one of the least played because of the amount of people who I've been told and have been very vocal that they play for about an hour, can't take it anymore, and they stop playing. But it looks like this game is actually getting played a lot by casual fans. So it says Activision Publishing has announced that Call of Duty Modern Warfare is the most played Call of Duty game in this console generation, beating out Black Ops 3, World War II, and more to be the #1 Call of Duty game since 2012. Quote, Activision Call of Duty Modern Warfare continues to drive momentum, delivering new highs in multiplayer engagement within the franchise for this console generation. Modern Warfare has outpaced all previous Call of Duty multiplayer experiences of this generation in hours played, hours per player, and average daily players, on its way to become the most played Call of Duty multiplayer in the first 50 days since launch in 6 years. Activision has also confirmed that Modern Warfare has passed 1 billion in worldwide sell-through through the end of November 2019 and is the best-selling premium game of 2019. There has been over 500 million hours played and over 300 million multiplayer matches played thus far. Quote, the award-winning title, which has sold more than $1 billion in sell-through worldwide, has surpassed 500 million multiplayer hours played since release, with nearly 300 million multiplayer matches. Upon release, the title featured a series of firsts in Call of Duty, including crossplay, cross-progression support, as well as removal of Season Pass and delivery of new post-release content coming free to all players on all platforms. Quote, the momentum for Modern Warfare from day one has been incredible. Players are having a great time and continuing to engage across the multiplayer experience at the highest level in years. We're also seeing new franchise heights for this console generation in hours played, hours per player, and average daily players, said Byron Bead, Executive Vice President and General Manager for Call of Duty Activision. It's great to see the fan response to the hard work from our developers team led by Infinity Ward. Players are having a great time, and there's more than that to come as we continue to deliver new content. Activision re-highlighted the brand new content that is coming to the game today, including new multiplayer maps and modes. So the big thing I want you guys to take out of that article, and the thing that's actually kind of scary to think about, is that us, the hardcore fan base who have been with this franchise for years, are starting to get phased out. Our opinions and our needs and our ideas are essentially irrelevant to Activision at this point because the casual fan base is really enjoying this game. It's actually kind of baffling to think that there can be such a gap and like such extremes on thinking. The hardcore fan base really does not like this game. It's very frustrating, including myself. If I include myself to that, I just have a hard time playing this game. Recently, I've been enjoying a little more just because I'm going for like completing challenges and stuff like that. So I've been playing more. I don't know if I'm necessarily enjoying it more, but I've had more of a goal, and that's why I've been playing more. But I'm not really going into games thinking, holy crap, I can't wait to jump on, I'm going to dominate, because of all the issues that we've had that we haven't had in previous Call of Duties. The minimap not working the same way. The skill-based matchmaking is one of the toughest that we've ever seen in any Call of Duty to date. The audio is still jacked up, footsteps are still way too loud. You know, there's just a ton of stuff, a plethora of stuff that the hardcore community has brought up, and we felt like if those changes were made, this game would be something that we wouldn't want to play. But now it seems like it's like, yeah, our opinion matters, but at the end of the day, the other casual players who are playing this game, who are the vast majority of players now, are enjoying the game as is. So it kind of sucks. It almost feels like a passing of the torch, where it's like all of us that have grown up with Call of Duty for years, at this point it's like we're irrelevant. We're the much smaller fan base, and I think that's a combination of the fact that they really did a lot of good stuff for casual fans. The fact that there is no more DLC season, the fact that there's a free battle pass, the fact that there's crossplay, cross-saving, all of that stuff has brought a lot of casual fans to play this game, and they're, in my opinion, enjoying this game, especially if they are playing against other players who are not that great, who are just casual fans. They're probably having a good time. And I was actually listening or seeing a tweet from someone that I follow who said that he played with some friends of his who are very casual, and he played in some easy ass lobbies and they were having a great time, his friends included. And then once the game got adjusted to the skill-based level of him who was playing with their friends, they started playing at some sweaty ass dudes, and his friends no longer had any fun and they wanted to stop playing because they were getting absolutely pooped on. So all of these other dudes who are just casual players are playing against other casual players. They're having an amazing time just playing against people who are not completely crapping on them. And so the fan base that cares more about that, who's the more hardcore fan base, is having a really crappy time. But again, that's a much smaller fan base than the casual who's playing. And so now, if I'm Infinity Ward, then I'm Activision, I'm going to cater to the bigger fan base, because chances are they're also going to bring the biggest sales and the most spending. Now, I always thought that hardcore fans are the ones who are going to spend more money on battle passes, on in-game cosmetics, but if this casual fan base is that much bigger, and it does look like it is, because again, I've heard nothing but complaints from Call of Duty hardcore fans, but this game is doing that well in terms of hours being played, in terms of people jumping on daily just to jump on, and people actually playing for long durations of time, then, you know, it looks like the casual fan base is going to make this a really, really well game, or a game that's doing a really well received game despite the vocal outcry from the hardcore fan base. So a little worried, a little scared, because now I think that no matter what we say, it won't really matter, because we are the vocal minority. The casual fan base is having a great time. I'm happy they're having a good time, but because of that, and because of our two extremes here on our way of thinking of what this game should be like and what casual fans think it should be like, or at least what they are finding success with right now, they don't really want to tweak that. They don't want to make the casual fans go away if it's doing this well. And it kind of makes me fear that I'm probably not going to have a really good time this year with this Call of Duty. I'm probably still going to have a lot of fun, you know, here and there, bursts here and there, but overall it's probably going to be a very forgettable year for me. But in the overall grand scheme of things, it's probably going to be a really awesome year for casual fans and a really awesome year for Activision if the sales continue the way that they are. I feel weird. It's a bittersweet feeling. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like on the video, guys. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a lot more Call of Duty Modern Warfare news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. If you guys want to support the channel directly, you guys can do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, special badges, and more. So go ahead and check that out only if you're willing and able to. And then last but not least, if you guys want to talk about anything, Twitter is literally the best place to do so. Go ahead and give me a follow over there at OGXRAYZ, link down below. You guys have an awesome day. Take care. I'm out. Peace.